What's good, family, brethren? Yeah, man. I was thinking about single mothers in the dating, in the relationship market, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I've dealt with multiple single mothers, and when I look back at it, bro, I had some little adventures with a lot of these whores, man. Like really bad adventures when I look back at it. And I look at different things that transpired, like when I look back at it, I'm like, man, these chicks are. I've had women that, all right, it was one McDonald's chick. I don't really want to talk about this sexually degenerate stuff. Man, I'll just say this, man. Single mothers, man, they a lot of times, if they like a dude, they careless about their children with regards to having other dudes around their children and stuff. Like, so this chick, she was a McDonald's chick, white broad. I didn't know her. She just like, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm always talk about with regards to the dynamic of and dealing with women in this construct in America. You got to be a provider. If you like a provider type, but she don't like you. Or you pay for play, dude, and she don't like you. Or you some dude, you got a, what do you call it, pickup game, cold approach. You got a cold approach 5 to 10 women a day in order to build your tolerance for rejection. That's bullshit. If she don't like your ass, you paying her to be with you ain't gonna make her like you. You building up your tolerance for rejection by approaching 5 to 10 bitches a day it's not gonna do anything except may get you caught up on nowadays with the Me Too movement or post Me Too movement. You might get caught with a charge, or you might get videotaped and they'll put you on social media. Oh, he's creepy. He approached me. Oh my God, I feel so violated because he approached me and hit on me. Then the same bitch 5 videos later complaining, why don't men approach us? You idiot, bro. So, so you gotta go cold approach. You gotta be a skilled pickup artist. And that's bullcrap, man. The woman know what she like, and she don't like you, she don't like you. You can't buy it. You can't, be skilled. I remember I read this book called The Game by some super pickup artist dude, Neil Strays, and like all this about this kind of. I'm reading. I'm like, these dudes are like super compulsive. What do you call it? Compulsive attention, compulsive with this. Like you have a compulsion to do the same thing. Like it was like his mission to get laid and his mission to conquer this thing called acquiring women, and the pickup game was like this guy's life and mission. Like, dude, I don't got time for that shit. If a woman like me, bro, I've never been that dude ever that had to go up to a bunch of bitches. I don't like rejection. And, I've been, I ain't gonna say I'm the best looking dude or nothing. I'm a decent looking dude. Women have made it known throughout my teens until today that they are interested. And I'm an old man now, right? Quote, quote. Well, early 40s. So, but still, man, women like you, they just gonna let it be known, man. It's not you can't do certain, like with Neil Strays, he doing these pickup lines. You gotta remember this line, you gotta remember the counter to her counter of your counter. Like, nigga, who gonna remember all this stuff, bro? Who got time to be remembering pickup lines and counters and like, nigga, I'm not a robot, bro. And you might, through all that, you might, hey, you might be able to get laid. The best pickup artists, what they say, 7% out of 100 women, talking to 100 women, you might get like 2 or 3 lays. Like, man, it's like, okay, that's 100 bitches that you done blown their ego up. You done blown their ego up because now she can say, oh, God. Which is, again, another thing that men complain about is women's ego so big. And the women are arrogant and proud. So, but you're making them arrogant and proud by chasing hoes. So you inflating women's egos by approaching them. I don't approach bras. But anyways, I forgot my whole point. Oh, yeah. So single mother shit. Yeah. She was just some regular, average, below average white chick at work at McDonald's. Yeah, she was all right looking. One of the chicks you wouldn't be like, all right. If she was out with you, you wouldn't be like some chicks you might be with, under the cover of darkness, but she was like one of those average or something like that, maybe a little bit below average. But my main point is this: we talking about single mothers, and I'm like, I don't really even know this broad. I literally met her and maybe talked to her on the phone, and then like the next day, this is all because she was all in my face. I think I might have got some free fries from her or something too. I don't remember. I don't recall. But this is and now that ain't really saying much because McDonald's fries, you know what I mean? So she was just a McDonald's white chick. And then nothing really special at all, but nothing bad, So, but then I found out she's a single freaking mother. So I'm like, okay, she's a thick little white broad. So I goes over to her crib and I'm like, my main point is this. I ain't going into all the specifics. I'm in the living room. It's like three kids, like mixed kids. I'm like, okay. And as soon as I get to the place, I'm like, all right, look, you ain't got no man or nothing like that. I'm already like, paranoid and stuff. I'm like, you ain't got no man, right? You single, right? So I'm looking to the left, looking to the right. I do not like dealing with bitches that got a man. I'm like, oh, you got kids? Oh, shoot. Then I'm thinking, oh, shoot, the baby daddy might pop up. Oh, no, I don't remember what her excuse was. But my point is this. I go in there, chill, and it's like a environment of chaos. Because even to the point that she is a single mother and her dude is not locked up or dead, that means that this dude may be still lingering around, or maybe she lying to you because she like you and she want to have sex with you. And she'll say, oh, yeah, I hate him. We haven't been together in like 4 years and this and that. But she could be lying her ass off and then be only lying to you because she like you. And real talk, he might still be hitting the broad. Or they might just done broke up for a minute. One of their breakup spells. And you that dude that she choose to be in her life right now. My point is, like, the bitch was careless. She don't know me. And she had like 3 kids in there. I'm like, who the hell's all these kids? I didn't really evaluate all this. So I'm up here. I'm like, okay, I'm in the living room. And she was cooking and all this. I was like, I ain't really hungry because I already ate, And I was like, let's go somewhere quiet. Like, all this noise and the kids playing with Legos and all the TV going, just kid stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't really know these kids. I mean, they're your kids. I mean, And so I'm like, I can only really tolerate it for about 5-10 minutes of being like, okay, why am I like immersed? It was like dealing with a single mother is like you fully immersed in her environment, like it ain't organized, it's not quiet, it's not nothing you created with her. Like, all right, if you got a wife and you done bust out a couple kids into her, and now you dealing with the chaos that you created, right? But you're dealing with a single mother, you're dealing in a whole environment of her own chaotic environment that you coming into is like, okay, let me evaluate this. Okay, who's this kid? Who's that person? Oh, that's my cousin. Stephanie, she's cool. Okay, all right. Who is this person popping up out around the corner? A lot of times they don't live alone, you know what I mean? If they do, well, they be having sisters and cousins and they want to show you off. And, they might feel like, oh, I don't really know this dude, so I have my sister or something over there, you know what I mean, to, let them know that, somebody's here kind of thing. And I'm like, yo, and I've had situations where, oh, dude, bro, me and the single mother get a separate situation. Me and the separate single mother, get home to her house, and then, like, nobody's watching the kids, bro. It's like 2 kids. I'm like, okay, where's a babysitter, bro? Like, these kids are like 4 or 5, bro. And I'm like, yo, 7 years old. Like, where's the babysitter at? Like, did they just leave when you? I know I'm a little drunk, but did they just leave when you got here? Or what's the situation here, bro? Like, nobody else is here, and these kids are here alone. All these broads are foul, bro. So back to the first single mother. I didn't even realize, bro. I didn't realize how many single mothers I've been with, man. But anyways, now I'm just sitting back and it just clicked. So the first one, I'm in there in the living room and all that. She cooking and kids making their kid noise and videos playing Barney or whatever was playing on the TV. And I'm like, dang, this is loud. This is not the environment I want to be in. So then I'm like, all right, we need to go somewhere quiet. I didn't really come here for all this stuff, and this environment's kind of chaotic. I want to go somewhere quiet. In other words, I don't even remember if I even asked her, did she have kids? But I was like fully immersed in this chaotic energy and all this noise and environment. So, of course, be quiet. We did our thing and blah, blah, blah. While we doing our thing, kid banging on the door. So I'm like, oh, shoot, man. And so it's like, wow, bro. Even when you try to go to a quiet place and the previous dude's seed, in other words, her child with the dude, is up here. It's crazy. Because as it is in the womb, so is it outside the womb. In the womb, when what they call them, warrior sperm or whatever. When a woman is impregnated or whatever, then the guy's sperm that impregnated her will now create like a blockade to stop other dudes' sperm from impregnating the egg and stuff. Create like a barrier and a blockade. That's in a womb. Now outside of a womb, you got these little bastards that, little kids who creating a wall to stop you from dealing with their mama. They might argue and start crying. Oh, I gotta change his diaper. Oh, he got a cut on his hand, his finger. It's like all bad dealing with single mothers. And I was looking at some videos and these chicks talking about like why, men are, intimidated, quote, quote, intimidated by dealing with single mothers. No, bro, it's just you relegated by your life choices. The majority of these women just been some bust downs, or they've been trying to get money up out of the system. So they got, in order to get money for the system, they got to get male seed to impregnate them to bring forth a bastard child that will be the token or the ticket, the entry point. You know what I mean? The ticket that allows them into the system to take the benefits of the system, using the man, et cetera, et cetera. So they linked and leagued with the system. So in order to benefit, they got to have a kid. So what they do what they are doing is also limiting the value in this thing. Because you basically relegate it with it'd be like a single mother has all these lists of things that, I got to take care of because she can't really afford like a babysitter whenever she want to go out and stuff. But she wants you to come over her crib and like this other single mother. It was another one. Now this was an older black one, 30-something years old. And she was, I'll go over her crib. I'm like, oh man, dude. She'll go over her crib. And I'm among all these niggas. And I'm like, dude, I didn't really come over. I was not as good as I am now about pre-screening what the environment will be, who's going to be there. And she had a nice crib, nice condo, you know what I mean? She had some bread. But my point is that she brought me over and was kind of showing me off to the other people that was there. Of course, she was cooking. I didn't even eat. I remember even eating nothing. But so now I'm over this broad crib and all these other people. And so now you got to navigate all these other people that she got you around. I'm like, who the hell is these people, bro? Like I thought you lived alone. I didn't even ask really more questions because she kept convincing me, come on over. I got some vodka. We could just chill. I'm thinking, all right, it's just going to be me and her. We're going to chill. I get over there, man. Then she got like a teenage daughter. She came through with her boyfriend. She was trying to show me off to her peoples. Like, he look like, this, they always say Tay Diggs. They say I look exactly like Tay Diggs. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, I actually do look like this nigga. I actually do. And The other one, they say, oh, you look like Willis. The older white women, there's always some older white women say I look like Willis on different strokes. There's some 50-year-old white broad, many, multiple times. And I'm like, hey, y'all had a thing for Willis, didn't y'all? Back in these old white bros was lusting over back in the, what was it, 1980s, 1990s, whenever they came out. It was lusting over Willis, you know. But anyway, my point is this, man. The single mother got a lot of hurdles to overcome, a lot of entanglements and stuff. You know what I mean? So I goes over there, man. That was an adventure. And then, like her cousin was arguing with his woman, and they started, dude, man, the adventures of dealing with single mothers, bro. Oh, God. Okay, let me get to my notes on this, bro. I'm just kind of reminiscing, but single mothers are very difficult. They're a liability, and for most men, they're useless, except for just the pump and dump. It's very difficult to take single mothers seriously because the main thing that make a woman valuable is her beauty. That's the main thing. And, her chastity, which everybody ain't done ran through her. And even American men are very forgiving of that, even if she ran. American men is like an anomaly because American men, a lot of times, they be with a single mother who is old, you know what I mean, and who don't even look that good. And number three, will literally, legally wife that bitch up. American men are super ultra simps. A lot of American men, super ultra simps and sex deprived and raised by their mothers, broken ass individuals, man. They don't have like the masculine standards. Like, yo, if this is going to be my wife that I actually take seriously, it's going to be like some skinny young chick, 18, 20-year-old I'm going to imprint upon her and this will be my wife. Now, some single mother chick, you can relegate this chick to the concubine, you know what I mean? That's going to be over here to the side that you don't really take serious. But like, even look, perfect example, bro. Two perfect examples. Tyrese, bro. Now, I have not been following that in the last few months, I admit it. But as I last look, he had some, stripper-looking whore, tattooed single mother that he wifed up. I don't know if he literally, legally wifed her, but man, I hope he don't. What a waste of money. You got all these options and you choose a tattooed single mother. Then number two, one of the richest men in the world, Jeff Bezos. He wifes up like a 50-year-old. I think he's literally wifed with this whore. Oh, excuse me, I don't know if she's a whore, but she looked like a whore and dressed like a whore and acted like a whore. And she got kids by the dude. Not calling her a whore because I don't know. I'm just saying. So it's a billionaire dude. So these two examples I just gave you, all these regular and below average bitches and single mothers is like, well, shit. Jeff Bezos married a single mother whore looking chick who's 50. And then number two, Tyrese, a singer. He married, I don't know if he married, but he with a single mother tattoo bitch, like a run-of-the-mill stripper-looking hoe. So your average bitches have high hopes because these simp-ass dudes, bro. This is why I say money don't equal game. Big muscles don't equal game. Big penis don't equal game. Fame and fortune don't equal game. Supercars and well-dressed, that's external stuff. The game is self-discipline. The game is between your left and your right ear. Confidence. Well, mainly it's about wisdom about the bras, self-respect, and self-discipline in dealing with the bras. Those three things: wisdom, self-discipline, and self-respect. And if you got self-discipline and self-respect, and number three, you got a wisdom about women, you're not going to marry no single mother who's 50 years old. Come on, bro. Gosh, bro. Gosh, if I had billions, gosh, bro, with my mind state, if I had billions of dollars, bro, I married just some Filipino skinny petite chick, 18 years old. Like, why are you marrying somebody else's garbage, bro? Like, it literally, it just show you that money don't equal game, bro. Anyways, but my point is that you will see, even in those two examples I just gave you, you got the top of the top of the top dudes who are literally wifing up single mother whore type chicks. And what that does is elevate the mind of the low bitches. That they can, oh, they did it, I could do it too. And so their minds are blown out the frame. And so single mothers believe that they deserve a shot at Bezos and high income earning type dudes, you know what I mean? Even though they ran through by in and out of jail, homo thug, Pookie and Ray and Brad and Chad type of dude. Don't matter. She think that she deserve a millionaire. And in a way, you gotta like, well, when you look at it, God dog, you can kind of understand her warped thinking. Because when in her head, she lived by social media, right? She lived by social media and died by social media. So in her head, she sees Jeff Bezos, she sees Sierra, and what's her name, Russell Wilson, that simp, and she sees Tyrese, that simp, and she's like, well, dang, these regular chicks, I mean, shoot, I can get wifed up too as by a millionaire. So in a way, you can kind of look at it like, hey, you know, she doing comparison and contrast, like, well, why wouldn't her expectations be high? She got a bunch of simps in her, you know, inbox and DMs. Bunch of, you know, dudes trying to get at her. And then she's seeing on the higher levels the Jeff Bezos or the Tyrese and the Russell Wilsons. And she see, what's his name? Will Smith wigging out over his bald head ex-wife, mistreating him and taking a dump on him. Why wouldn't she have high confidence that she could be a ran through single mother and then demand a millionaire? You kind of can understand it. You know, so that's one of the, oh man. So the single mothers are proud, who used to be like, all right, you're just going to be, you know, you ain't going to be taken seriously, you're just going to smash. But she want a husband. Oh, God. Man, I'm telling you, man, for the self-respecting man, a single mother is not a good choice at all, bro. To me, a man, like, I've dealt with him, and it was never, I had one single mother, and when I was young. It was a fourth single mother, but she was really pretty, and she liked me and all that. And I never even, I do kind of remember her kid name. She had one kid that I know of. But she was real pretty. She was like about an 8. She was about an 8 at that time. She was about an 8 at that, about an 8, 7, something like that. But she was a real pretty, natural chick. Small breasts. But, you know, so maybe she about a 7. But she real, you know, cool, biracial, cute chick, long hair, just cute chick. And she made me look good when I was going here and there with her. But she liked me way more than I liked her. And I didn't really even like her that much. I didn't, you know. But anyways, then she hit me up scared of some kind of event happening, a Trump inauguration or something. She's scared of the world going in, and she hit me up on the Facebook again. These hoes be coming back. But my point is like, okay, the majority of men who are self-respecting, single mothers, they don't really pose, they don't, excuse me, they don't really present, let me drink some water, they don't really present much value, excuse me. They don't really present much value other than just being a side concubine chick that you just smash and keep your distance away from her in her personal life because she don't, you know, nobody want to get entangled and involved with, you got some other dude kid, and that kid, the father of that kid's gonna be in that kid's life, meaning he gonna keep popping up here or there in her life, or she gonna be arguing with him, or she gonna, you know, he gonna might be trying to get back with her. And so it's hard to take single mothers seriously, man, because you never know. You never know if this dude gonna pop back in the picture. He always there. Unless he dead, then the memory of this dude may always be there. But well, you can kind of deal with the memory, but still got the baggage, the children. Nah, it's just not really. It's not really a good deal for the man who respects himself. A man who respects himself is not really gonna deal, you know, on no serious level at all with no single mother. Like now, I'm like, okay, yeah, you gotta separate the care, man. That's my experience. Generally speaking, single mothers are like liabilities and destructive to many men, mainly because of that element that the baby daddy can always come back. And then number two, you don't know if the story that she telling you is true. And like, if let's say you chilling over there, and some women have you over there, and then time it because she's vengeful and trying to get back at and make her baby daddy jealous or baby daddies jealous, and she'll time the interaction when he picks the kid up to where you gonna be over there. If a bitch do that, bro, I'm never seeing that bitch again. But she'll try to time it. So now here you is over there chilling with her, and now all of a sudden this nigga pop up. You're like, whoa, whoa. So now he looking at you angry because you the new dude, and she trying to see how all two y'all interact and just measure y'all against one another type of thing and make him agitated and stuff. Basically, she trying to agitate him. And so you use it as a tool in order to agitate him, thus at the same time putting you in danger. Bruh, not worth it, bro. That's the main danger, bro. Single mother, I ain't saying they don't look good, because there's some good looking single mothers, but my thing is like, bro, I don't see much value in single mother. If they look good, it's just like, yo, she could be like, maybe take a few photos with her or something and put it on your Instagram and use it for clout to draw other females to you or something. But on like a serious basis, man. And then they be getting ran through, and like they have. And the other thing is they got a bunch of different. I've seen videos where these chicks will be like, "Yo, you're not just dating me, you dating me and my children." Like, what, nigga? What? Huh? So in other words, you got to pay for her kids' meals too. You gotta pay for her bastard children to eat too. Where they father at, bro? I think that a lot of these women go start when the stuff start hitting the fan, especially with Trump seeming to be, America first and taking away. He was talking about taking away like where the woman can claim the children if she got the dude on child support. Those kind of policies being implemented. These women are really shaking right now, bro. So I see a lot of these women trying to get back with their single mothers trying to get back with their dudes. I don't see a good for the man getting back with these hoes, and I don't see a benefit of any man dealing with them and taking them actually seriously. The single mother kind of regulate herself to not be taken seriously because you didn't even take yourself. Oh, that's what I said. The main thing. So like if a man get with a woman who, let's say she had 30 bodies, 30 dudes done been with her. I mean, a dude might even still take me like, well, you know what? She has been a hoe, but I get with her, you know what I mean? And then, she ain't did OnlyFans, right? It's kind of, oh, dude, bro. You heard this first. It just hit me. I'm gonna word this. You know how a woman can have 30 bodies and did not do OnlyFans? Basically, she's a whore with 30 bodies. And you got another woman, an OnlyFans chick, that has done that kind of stuff on screen, but she only got 20 bodies. Both of them are both prostitutes, chick with 30 bodies and chick with 20 bodies, the OF model with 20 bodies. But which one is more of a worse situation for a man if he's like a self-respecting man? Which do you think most men would choose? I would think most men would choose the woman that had 30 bodies, but she ain't ever been on screen. And then the chick with 20 bodies, it's smash, but people do that, go wife that and be, seen with that seriously kind of thing. Now I liken that similar to a woman. See, a lot of these women in America, now let's parallel this. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. A man who get with a female who got a checkered past, 10, 20, or 100 bodies, man, that's a lot of, you don't know what kind of diseases this bitch got. I seen a chick today with a cold sore at the grocery store. I'm like, hey, man, cashier chick. I'm like, man, I gotta wash my, wash my stuff. Wash my, belongings and stuff, man. I don't know, whatever, man. She need to put like a mask on or something. But anyways, point is this. You don't know what kind of diseases these chicks get. But your whole bunch, that's 100 interactions. And the chicks these chicks deal with dudes who they find attractive. So those dudes that are attractive to other women is going to have a lot of bodies themselves. So if you do the multiples, you know what I mean? It's very likely the more dudes she have sex with, the more dudes she going to be done got caught a disease by. But, so, yeah, but anyways, dang, that wasn't even my main point. Oh, yeah, my main point is like, okay, even that's the disease stuff. I didn't really mean to cover that, but that's the truth. But chick, it just, triggered my mind. Oh, she got 100 bodies. But anyways, let's say a chick got, 25 bodies. Or the chick only got 5 bodies, but she a single mother. You see what I mean? Which one would the dude want to be with? You see what I mean? A chick with 25 bodies or a chick that has 5 bodies, but that chick is a single mother. Over here, the one chick one has a kid and 5 bodies. Chick over here got no kids and 25 bodies. Which chick would most dudes choose? And I would say that most dudes would choose a dude. Most dudes would choose a chick they ain't been with, they has 25 bodies versus the one who got a kid, even though she only got 5 bodies. And I mean, it just is what it is. So what I'm saying now, we're going to parallel this. It just is what it is. A woman having a kid, see, it's like this. In the back of men's minds in America, a lot of us know that these women is hoes. But if you wife her up and she a girlfriend, you don't really take her seriously anyway. But if you're going to have her as a girlfriend or whatever, she's American women, you're going to probably have multiples of bodies. You can kind of deal with that and not take her seriously. But if you're going to represent her as your woman, you don't want to have, even if she got high body count, as long as it ain't like super extreme and she, everybody know. Like I said, I know a chick that been wifed up by literal NBA basketball player, but she was literally the sports basketball team, slut that got ran through by a basketball team and the football. She was a really pretty chick. She was like an 8. She was pretty. I haven't seen her in years, but she literally got wifed up with a basketball player, but she literally was town slut. So, but most men would very likely want to be with a chick who don't have a kid. Similarly, even though the woman, when you look at the example, the OF woman, most men wouldn't want to be with a woman who was on OF, even though she got only 20 bodies compared to a chick with 30 bodies. Because it's the evidence factor and it's the shame factor. So when you parallel this similarly, a man getting with a single mother is like, dang, yeah, I know you was a slut and a whore, but this kid is the evidence of your previous whoredom. It's a microphone drop. Most men is not trying to take care of the previous dude's sperm shot. This child is the evidence of your previous whoredom. This is the evidence that some dude got your body when it was tighter, younger, and fresher. And this child is the offspring and the evidence and the stamp. Hey, you know what? A kid, it's the evidence that this dude's seed was there first. It's like the tramp stamp, or like say a woman getting a dude's name tattooed on her low back. You know what I mean? Property of, right? Which is worse. You see what I'm saying? So that's her tramp stamp, her stamp to the game. That dude has laid his property of stamp on this woman. Yeah, she might have left him and be with other dude. But you see what I mean? And so likewise, when you look at it parallel on the other side, a woman who has been out here as a whole in OnlyFans 304, her tramp stamp, permanent tramp stamp that will never be taken down is, it's a shame stamp that can never be taken down, bro. Even if she only got 10 bodies, bro. But you own OnlyFans and you are forever showing your vagina to the entire world, your nakedness. And you I just do solo or toys. You are forever an OnlyFans. Dude, you can't change what it is. Men look at certain things. Now, I understand American man's standards have been shriveled and reduced because of social conditioning. And a lot of American men are straight up simps. But in general, men will look at, oh, she got kids. Whew. That's like for fun only, bro. And so you got these single mothers like, why am I not being taken seriously? Why don't men have, they're intimidated by me? No, it's just that men understand that you're polluted and you have not only just been ran through, this might have been the only dude that you ever been with. Doesn't matter. The evidence of that dude is there. The stamp is there. Not only, not only did you have sex with this dude, you went even further and gave the highest commitment that a woman can give to a man, which is to have his child and to bring his child into the world and raise his child continuously until that kid is grown. You are currently raising the previous dude's sperm shot. That's way beyond him even tattooing his name on the bitch's ass or the low back. That's the ultimate stamp of this is my property. You see what I mean? Now the ultimate tramp stamp, yes, I mean is OF and video models and stuff like that. So that I just want to make that parallel, man, and make it clear. The parallel is this: just as a single mother, I'll make it simple. The single mother it has a stamp upon her and a stigma, I should say, a stamp, a stigma, similar to an OF model. You understand me? Now, there are honorable single mothers who, okay, the husband died, so that's honorable. I mean, the husband, number one, she was married, he died. Okay, and she's a widow, and that was the only guy that she'd been with. I mean, there's no dishonor in that. There's zero dishonor in that. But the stamp, the stigma is still there. You got a kid by a previous dude. And then the guy that comes and takes care of you and be your husband, the new husband, will forever, whether she was a widow, that's honorable. But that ain't how a majority of women are single mothers. Let's be honest. The honorable single mothers would be a widow and the father died and, or the husband died. That's it. That's like the only real honorable single mother situation primarily. Or number two, I would say she was a single mother. She was married and then the dude turned gay or something. Or he went, he basically went gay and now she had to leave him because that's fornication. Now he's a homosexual fornicating dude. And so according to scripture, she can leave this dude. So other than those two honorable ways of becoming a single mother, everything else is dishonorable. She got a train ran on her. She liked this dude behind a club and ran through, or she, that's how the majority of this stuff happens. So she just trying to get money from the system, so she got to have some dude squirt seed in her. Like, that's how most women become single mothers. There ain't no honorable stuff. She's a widow and she was a virgin and her husband died. That does happen sometimes, but let's be honest with this thing, man. Most women ain't no dang on widows and they were virgins. And that guy's the only guy she ever been with. That's not how this goes. So the majority of these women are dishonorable single mothers, committed to raising the previous dude's sperm shot. And so now it's a for the man who's self-respecting, it's an offense for him it's a shame for that kind of a man to take on the burden and wife up somebody else's leave behinds. Even if I would say the only, yeah, I can't even see myself taking on a widow. Like, you know what I mean? And, you know, maybe after the collapse and there's a bunch of dead people out here and all that. And this chick got this and that, and she got money and all. But that's some extreme stuff. Like 7 women should take hold of 1 man. But in this current state and in general, you don't want no woman. And that's why a lot of these women, you know, they're gonna be without a man. But yeah, generally speaking, it's a very shameful and offensive thing for a man to take on another man's kids. It always has been. Of course, watered down American men and the society make simping mainstream and stuff. But the you know, typical masculine thought process is that you don't want to take care of nobody else's kid. Even in the animal kingdom, nobody don't take care of nobody else's kid, man. But that's similar and parallel because that evidence that this is somebody else's kid, when you parallel it to the OnlyFans model, this evidence is forever going to be that this woman is a whore. Like, it's like that, man. You can't hide this. So I'm drawing these parallels to see, you know, that's my opinion on it. Some dudes got lower standards, they don't really care like that. I have been with single mothers, don't get me wrong, but as I mature and become more masculine in my thinking and all this and understand like the proper way of things, I'm like, yo, a single mother, they could be a concubine, man, but that's one of the things you got to make a decision. Do you even want to interact with her? Because usually, you know, I ain't gonna tell a man what to do. Like if the chick hitting on you, but she look, because I had this really, oh gosh, she was like from Honduras or where this chick from Panama. Oh man, sucking that piece of prettiness. About 5'4", 11. I don't know what she was, but she was but she was a single mother. So then I found out later, oh, she got a man. So I'm like, dang man, why is you up in my face so hard like this? And that was my type, a little, you know, Hispanic and lips, and I'm like, oh, long hair. I was so, I was angry because she had a dude, but I was angry because why is you hitting on me and you got a dude and you making me uncomfortable? And I was like, dang, I'm glad that I didn't do nothing with her, but. But bad part is she was a single mother, and oh yeah, by the way, I got a man. It's like, damn, why is you in my face, bro? You making me? I kind of, it make you kind of angry, like, fuck, get out of my face, man. You know what I mean? Like, all you doing is tempting me, man. You know, so yeah, whatever. So I'm not saying that single mother ugly. There's some beautiful single mothers out here, but my point is this: like, when you take certain things. To be taken seriously, a single mother is difficult to take her seriously because she ain't even taking her own self seriously. Her most prized possession is her beauty, number one, but her dedication to raising a man's seed. You know what I mean? She's dedicated forever. She complained about her baby daddy. You're forever dedicated to taking care of the previous dude's sperm shot, bro. And so now I'm gonna come in here as Johnny come lately and start providing and being, oh, this is my woman right here. And she take care of another nigga's seed that 4 years ago when she was younger, fresher, and tighter. It's an insult, bro. It's a straight up insult. So single mothers, in my opinion, I ain't saying they're all bad people and all of this stuff. I'm saying that a lot of them is careless. And even if they're a virgin when they got with their husband died, the same, that's like, even then it's not really, as a man perspective, it's like, what are you getting at? You gotta be, man, I don't want to be around somebody else's kid, bro. It's offensive. I want to raise my own children. You know what I mean? I want what I put in this woman to be mine, and she putting her effort and time and energy into raising mine, not the previous niggas. So, I mean, you think about it, a single mother go through all the, pregnancy and her body being deformed and stretch marks and all this stuff and never looking as pretty as she was before, for the most part. And she dedicated, that's full dedication to the previous dude, bro. Even though she might hate him and all that, but your actions speak louder than your words. If you hate him and all that, why didn't you give the baby up for adoption? Or, alternative, you committed to raising this dude kid. I don't care what you saying out your mouth. You're currently committing your body, time, energy, money, resources, and attention to the previous dude's sperm shot. So to me, that's a permanent stigma and stamp upon her. Just like an OnlyFans is a permanent stigma and stamp upon that woman. So that's how I look at single mothers, similar to OnlyFans models, in the respect of the permanence, if that's a word, the permanence of their actions and how they move is permanent. You see? So that's a video I want to do, man. I ain't did a video on single mothers in a minute, but that's just something I was thinking about. The single mother is forever she committed her beauty, bro, which is her main asset. Her beauty is reduced to titty sagging, the booty sagging, your stretch marks. Yeah, you can do some laser stuff if you got the money and surgeries and all that. And some women have bounced back and maybe their hips even got wider and all that. But in general, most women bodies don't look better after they carry children. They look worse, sagging titties. But that's the natural process. I understand that. Some women can use certain hormones and all these, home remedies, but your body internals will never be what they were before. You know what I mean? A lot of trauma is taking place. You gain 50 pounds. You know what I mean? Like that's, like that's not, you 100 pounds and you gain 50 pounds and you 5 foot tall and you got all the stretch marks, the butt stretch marks and all the stuff, man. I mean, women can clean it up and, I ain't saying she can't look pretty afterwards, but it ain't going to be the same. Just like same thing with a car. The car can look good after it done been in an accident, after you do the body repairs and all of this. But as we often parallel a woman to a car, the damage is internal. You got in an accident. The frame has been bent. Yes, you could have welded the frame back into place and it could be at the right angle and all that stuff. And you put on another fender and it looked brand new. Similar to a woman, yeah, but the internals, the innards, and her mental innards has been altered permanently, bro. So, and ain't nothing you can do about that because that's how it's actually meant to be. She was made to be permanently imprinted on by the first dude that lay seed in her. There's nothing wrong with that except that she not taking that seriously. And because she not taking that seriously, how can she be taken seriously by self-respecting men? See, a woman's giving her body up to a man that's supposed to be a really important, once-in-a-lifetime ever decision type thing, ever. And because she is not carrying herself in a way and being very critical about how she moved with that very, very, very important decision, and she not taking that seriously, then how can I take her seriously as a self-respecting man? This is my wife, and I'm gonna show her throughout the entire world as my woman. And this broad is a single mother. And people gonna be looking at me laughing like, and the dude who she with me now, right? So I'm taking care of her kid, right? So the previous dude will be like, hey, this nigga's a sucker. Well, hey, I don't like him around my kids, but that nigga is paying the bills, so whatever. Everybody look at the dude who wife up a single mother as a sucker. Just like everybody look at the dude who wife up an OnlyFans woman as a sucker. These parallels are very stark, very strong, bro. So I was thinking about what really the woman is the glory of the man or the trophy of the man. You look at your woman, you say, all right, this is my woman. putting her out there as my woman, right? So then she must preferably be a woman of class, stuff like that. And, clean, decent woman in general, stuff like that. But then when you put your trophy is out there, but yet somebody else done hit it when she was younger, fresher, and tighter, and that woman is currently dedicated to raising, nurturing, and giving all this attention to the previous dude's seed and having interactions with the previous dude. Like, how can you be taken seriously, bro? You're looked at as a sucker. Likewise, you put a OnlyFans model out there as your woman that you are actually taking seriously. How's the world gonna look at you, man? How can a self-respecting man who cares about how he looks at himself view himself respectably, looking at an OnlyFans model, looking at himself being wifed up with an OF model or being wifed up with a single mother on a serious basis? Now, look, if he a pimp or something and he just, behind a chick trying to make some money up out of her, I mean, we ain't talking about pimping. We talking about an actual husband and wife situation. I ain't talking about the pimping. Cause, I mean, But anyway, so I just wanted to make this video about single mothers. And so I just been thinking about this for the last day or so, man. I said, it's a lot of downfalls in dealing with single mothers, man. And they think they on the same level. And nah, man, that's previous land that's been polluted by a random dude, and you're currently forever. You will forever that stamp, that stigma, if you will, that tramp stamp is worse than a tramp stamp. Even a tramp stamp tattooed on the broad's booty can be hidden. Chicks can hide. They can even get laser removal of that tramp stamp, but you can't remove the OnlyFans model and all the dirt you did on there. You can't, and number two, you cannot remove this kid that you raised by the previous dude. This is a permanent stamp upon your history, Like if you're trying to remove your search history and stuff on your laptop or whatever, and some of them just don't go away. That's this, man. So I don't know. I just want to make this video about single mothers and stuff. And that's just my thought on it. I ain't saying all single mothers are trash. I'm not saying that. But the parallels as it relates to the OnlyFans models and stuff, the stigma is still there, man. The strength, those are the strongest, before there was even the OF, the strongest sign and signal of a woman's previous life and commitment was that she was a single mother. Everybody knew she was pretty much hands off and just to be taken seriously, not at all, but just basically a fun girl. And so now I guess the next very powerful stigma would be, now that we got the internet and stuff and social media, would be the OF chick. Which one is stronger? Dang. That's the question I'm going to leave to you, brothers. Which stigma is stronger? The OF woman who has OF past or the single mother? I'm going to leave that with, I got my answer. Actually, which one would be stronger? I ain't even going to say it here because y'all probably just going to, but which one of y'all think would be stronger? The legacy, I would say, not the stigma, but the legacy of a woman being a single mother or the legacy of a woman being an OF model. Which legacy is stronger? Oh, gosh, man. Whew! These questions for you, brothers. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead and do so using the link in the description. Peace.